Good afternoon, good people. I'm cooking brunch today. I'm saying brunch because it's a late breakfast, but this is a Chi-Town staple. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. This is what we eat after a night of drinking and clubbing and stuff like that, or just for breakfast. It's a place called. It's like a Greasy Spoon. You know, the truck stop, steak and eggers, stuff like that. This is what we get. But this is going to be my take because I don't have any around me, nowhere. No, well, not really. Greasy Spoons that's close to me. I'm in a foo-foo, yuppie type neighborhood. Anyway, I'm going to put a little different spin on it. I got some diced tomatoes, green peppers, and red onion. We're going to make some omelets with that. Okay, we got the steak ribeye, which you get from, steak and egg is a ribeye. Well, if you don't know, the ribeye steak. What you get is a ribeye steak, some eggs, pancakes or whatever, toast. If you from Chi-Town, you know what's going on. So we're going to take this and beat this and tenderize these steaks. We're going to put seasoning, salt, peppercorn medley on them. We're going to fry them in butter. Well, smart balance. It has olive oil in it. So we're going to fry them like that. And we have the hash browns, which they was the frozen bag ones. And I'm going to just throw some olive oil on them and start them up, cook them up. Since we don't have a grill, this grill don't get hot. So since we don't have that hot grill, this is the next best thing. A flat cast iron skillet. You see it's seasoned, shiny. Bam. And that's it. Just a simple breakfast, brunch, or whatever. Let's get started. So we got the steak pounded out, y'all. It was like this. Trying to get both of them in the shot. Now it's like that. But it's just, flattened and pounded out. I messed up my bamboo cutting board. Shit, chipped it. These things are expensive, whatever one was. Need to hit me a sale soon. But yeah, we're going to take this and we're going to sear it, pan fry it with this olive oil butter stuff. Man, it's going to be good. And we're going to mix up our eggs. We got a little bit of milk here, like maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. We're going to do 3 eggs, whip that up. And we're going to have an omelet. So, with the cheddar cheese. So we're going to get to that. And I'm trying to see if I forgot something. Oh, the hash browns. This is the frozen hash browns. Instructions on the bag. Do them how you like them, normally do them. Usually I make them from scratch, but these freezer bag stuff save lives. So I put some seasoning salt, a little bit of seasoning salt, some olive oil, and peppercorn medley. And I'm going to put some parsley in there for color and a little bit of added flavor. And that's it. But on another video, I'm going to show you how to make them from scratch. It's very simple and easy. Alright. So we have this cast iron skillet on high. Getting extra stupid hot, yo. And we're gonna sear this steak. Probably have to cut it in half. I'm thinking, yeah. Got this little Sokoto, whatever you call this knife. Because my bright self, I'm saying that sarcastically, my bright self, oh, this skillet's starting to smoke. My bright self try to chop oxtails with my other chef's knives or whatever, and chipped them. I had did it before, but hey, it didn't work out for me this time. I'm gonna saute these onions, these vegetables, not the tomatoes. I'm gonna do them last. And this pan back here, so I can just translucent, how you do, just a little saute. Basically just warm them, heat them up to top them on the eggs. That's it. There we go. We got the steak going. Still is really hot. I know I got some weird camera angles and stuff, but hey, when you're a one-man filming crew, this how it goes. So we just gonna put some butter and let that fry up in butter, and that's it. So these vegetables done how I want them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna put them in another dish and cook the eggs. The hash browns is nice and brown, crispy like I like them. Like that, perfect. So we almost done. And I got these eggs with a little milk and salt and pepper, that's it. We're gonna fry them, you know, if you know how to do an omelet, if you don't know how to do the omelet. That's how we're going to do it. And we're going to plate up in just a second. And that's about it. I hope you got everything. I hope I explained everything right. Simple breakfast, Chicago style, drunk, 5 o'clock in the morning, partying, whatever. You know. All right, here we go. We got the butter in now. We're going to make the omelet. Sorry if I'm not giving you proper instructions, but I can't tell you everything. You gotta learn something on your goddamn own. Maybe your mama should have taught you. Nah, I'm just playing, just joking around. But if you don't know how to make an omelet, this is basically how you make an omelet. Just let it go until the egg get cooked. And then we're going to fold it over. Going to put some cheese in it, fold it over. Sometimes I make little slits like that, little buckles so it can cook faster. It ain't going to come out as pretty, but it'll cook faster. So I do that sometimes for my little trick or whatever. But putting the milk in there, it makes it way more fluffier. Adding the milk when you're beating the eggs. With the always beat your eggs with a fork or whatever you call that thing. I'm having a brain fart right now. A whisk. So I salt and peppered my eggs already. I'm just trying to let this get a little more done. See how it's getting almost done right there? Yeah, that's just about done. But see, if you don't do what I do, do what I say. That's something your mama tell you, or your daddy, or your uncle or something. So if you don't know how to make an omelet, that's not the right way to go. So we're gonna put this cheese off in there now. I always do mine kind of on one side, in the middle, because I'm gonna put some on top too. And we gotta get the omelet flipped. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's too brown. Well, hey, you gotta have a little brown sometimes. It's too brown, shoot. Can't get it perfect all the time, but I'm eating this, so I don't have to impress me all the time. So I'm gonna take some tomatoes, warm them up. Throw my onions and stuff back in the pan. The onions and the green peppers. All right, I'm just tossing the onions with the green pepper. I needed both hands to get this out. Throwing some cheese on top of the egg. I know some people be like, man, you stingy on the cheese, Joe. Well, whatever. If I'm fixing it for you, I'll fix it your way. Only if you pay. So, paying customers, yeah. You other Rudy Poops. Shut up, okay? So we topped that. Now we're gonna take our young hash browns, which is crispy. We got a dusting of parsley on top of them potatoes. And the steak, I put it in the oven to rest while I finished up the egg. See that nice juicy steak? Got a nice little sear on it. Now this really feeds too. Normally, I'm a big guy and I'm pretty hungry. So we got some toast, some brown berry, wheat stuff. It's really good, whole grain. And we got some OJ and some coffee I got. And that's it. Some OJ with frozen pineapple chunks. Well, I froze some pineapples and put it in the OJ because I like my OJ to stay cold with ice. But I use that instead. So there we go. We got a nice piece of toast. Good breakfast in less than 30 minutes. Peace out. Enjoy. God bless. I gotta feed my buddy too. Kitchen links. Looking like a lost child. Feed him his breakfast. You ready? This is little breakfast. You ready for your breakfast, big homie? I know we late, but it's Saturday. You know how we do. Alright, I'm gonna feed him. Goodbye, y'all. Till next time. Well, bye, not goodbye.